What is going on, guys? It's Gospel Gamer here. We are back on Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, in the first class trial. Oh, great. Literally, first thing, straight away.
Let me speak too!
What the heck?
Don't want you to, though.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
I mean, yeah.
That's inexcusable!
I'm gonna go with that.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way, and that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Exactly.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout.
There you go, got it.
Cut through those words. The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Nope.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
At least he understands.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Oh my god, using that word.
Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
That's mean.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Wow.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office,
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could have just instantly reset it.
maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you
You'd
don't
know.
need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
You absolute creep.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
It's definitely him. Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Yeah, exactly. This is weird.
What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame.
Yeah, you.
Any one of us is capable of
No,
that.
they're not. It's
What
you.
are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation yet? Yes. Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Basically.
There's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What a weird guy.
Suspecting each other
Didn't
like
think it was
this.
him.
There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already!
Fuck?
I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why
Definitely
did
him.
Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
You know what your monologue right now?
Wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Yep.
You know who the killer is?
The killer?
Oh, fucking sirens again. Jesus Christ, there's so many that go past my house. Well, my flat, it's so annoying. That is so loud, it's ridiculous.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we
Yeah.
already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got that close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow of the paint, in order to do that, they would need to get closer to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation.
Oh!
My hero's diagram.
I know
The
what he's done.
diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
He followed
Here
the
it is.
cable to the lamp, which was on the table. So look, Nagito's here. Just as I thought, this diagram's a clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here!
See the lamp.
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Yes, there is. Of course, there's no way to use desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
Yep.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By
Especially
doing
since
that,
they're right next
the
to it.
killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Where is he?
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
Yep.
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Yes, chance to handle the knife on the table was when it was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
Sure.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Exactly. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws a chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Fuck. Oh god.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other, sorry. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Okay.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Does seem that way.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Possibly.
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that our ultimate worthiness. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
Do you know what? The problem with Danganronpa still makes me doubt myself, even though I've come to a conclusion that basically he's the only one it could be.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Sounds about right.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Excuse me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Possibly, yeah. Then how about the old looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me, I'm pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Yep. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there, full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. In that case, then you got your case in the office.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is the ultimate lucky student.
I see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I wonder. Oh, I'm left with the red mark. Someone called the ultimate lucky student. You don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Okay.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this cycle.
I agree.
Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
Did she find something else?
How should I put this?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Okay. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this exclamation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry. I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. I've just noticed that they haven't changed this line in the code when they brought it over to PC, as that's PS Vita controls that they've just told me. It's actually Escape, by the way. Well then, good luck and have fun. It annoys me when I notice shit like that, because I really wish that like the changes were smart and didn't have any errors, but unfortunately they always do.
Obviously Nagito.
He has already confessed.
Okay.
You know,
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Not necessarily.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
As if its
What the hell
diameter
are
isn't
you
that
talking
circular,
about?
though.
It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
based on the entry proof on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Jesus. Ahira.
Not
Sorry, what?
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this
Brett?
what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Fuck's sake. God, I love Fubuki as well.
Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can
Wow.
see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond the sight. Now that can't be it. There should be a way to find out what happened in the dark. Which is Fubuki's account, because we got our ears to do it.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Fubuki?
For reals?
Don't act so
You were
surprised.
the one who told me, remember? Why everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Who stepped on her feet?
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
I
I
can't
can't
eat
either,
like
either.
this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality
Wow.
totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth! However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like... Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
I'm guessing you saw her and took the knife then.
Shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. He got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible, I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
can interpret it like that. No, actually. I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Okay.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Okay. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible, because if we don't, we will die here. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Well now.
Now then, the class trials reaches climax, but okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try and guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away that butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you going to do? Once again, left mouse button to continue on B, guess the killer challenge. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course,
there's no $10 billion.
no $10 billion either.
You're so evil!
Okay. Well, I'm going to save it here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more of this, and do subscribe to the channel. I upload every day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Throbbing like crazy right now.